Hi students, welcome back. So far we are worked about the checked and unchecked exceptions and how to use the try and catch blocks. So when we're working on unchecked exceptions, you no need to mention the try and catch blocks implicitly while you're working the checked exception classes. So then the try and catch blocks are compulsory. So that we all discussed in the previous video. Still, if you are facing any doubts, please let me know, students. So now in this video, I am going to explain about the throws and finally. So these also the keywords that we are using in the exceptional handling. So what is a throw keyword? Okay, throw, it is used to pass an object. So why we are using throw means it's simply we are throwing the thing, right? It is used to pass an object of exceptional class to a catch block. Means it is saying, okay, exception is occurred, throw. Throw means the controller will go to that catch block. So that is the meaning of throw. The throw keyword is used to pass an object of exceptional class to a catch block. Then what about the throws? A throws keyword is used to apply an exception. It is trying to apply an exception to a method and it is also used to handle the exception. Throws keyword is not only handle the exception but also apply an exception to a method. It applying an exception to a method. There are two ways to handle the exception. Handling the exceptions means by using try and catch blocks or by using the throws class. You can use these two techniques to handle the exceptions. Okay, that is how I'll explain now. Okay, that is how I'll explain here. Suppose the first type by using try and catch blocks. So here I didn't mention the class, nothing. So okay, you can take it class sample. Just a code snippet I had written. Class sample is loaded, open brace executed, main method is called. So now the try block. So argument 0 parse int by using the integer class. So x is holding the integer. So an object is created. Okay, object is created. So to access the method we need object reference. With the help of object reference only we are accessing the method. So here what I am showing is try block and the catch block. Suppose any exception is occurred in the cube method, the controller come to catch block and displays a message negative number exception is going to be displayed. A negative number exception is going to be displayed here. So this is a catch block, try and catch block. So this can be handled by using the throws. So in the throws, I am mentioning here itself, in the main method itself, throws negative number exception. So the class sample is loaded, open brace executed, main method call. In the main itself, I am mentioning throws keyword. So whenever an exception is occurred in the cube method, controller automatically throws negative number exception. Here I am not using the try and catch block, only the throws because, okay. So the throws when you're working on the unchecked exceptions. So in the unchecked exceptions, you no need to mention the try catch blocks. Simply we are working on the throws. So the controller will throws the negative number exceptions. But in checked exceptions, compulsory we have to use the try and catch blocks. Okay. So here in this example, whatever the example here again, the Java compiler implicitly provides try and catch blocks because these are the unchecked exceptions. Unchecked exception. So what is a finally block? So what is the use of the finally block? The finally block is used to perform a cleanup activities. Finally, that's it. And other than that, we are not doing any work. So it is used to perform cleanup activities. The cleanup activities are closing a file, closing a database, connections, closing a socket. You will get it out. What are the cleanup activities in the program? So the cleanup activities are nothing but if you want to close a file, this finally block will help you. Finally block means it is trying to close a file. It is trying to close the database connection. It is trying to close the socket. Still more functions. If you are not to perform other than that, so you can use the finally block. So it clean up all activities and give a space to the other operations. Finally block is executed even exception occurs in a program. So whenever the exception is occurred in a program, by default finally block will be executed. Okay, because it closes the file. It closes the database connection. So finally block is executed even exception occurs in a program also. So this is about the finally blocks, try, catch blocks, and the throw and throws exceptions. Okay, thank you.